Keep the tension on your adductors. Stand all the way up, sit all the way down. We'll do this 2 times through. There's a ton of glute work on this. And like every time I'm sitting, I'm pushing my knees out a tiny bit so you keep that tension back there.
Oh yeah.
So keep them pushed out. All right, 10-second break. Now watch. You're gonna barely tap your butt on the chair or the bench. Keep the tension now. So ready, butt taps. Tap, tap, tap. So just tap it out, tap it out. Get your butt down, get your butt down. Push, push, push. You want to actually just touch it a tiny bit. If you feel like you need to come up a little bit and hold here, you can. Tap it out, tap it out. Woo! Push, push, push. Remember, you can come up a little bit. If you need a little break, it is 50 seconds, but don't stop tapping. Or you can keep it right here. 10 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe. Oh, nice. Now lay down. Put your heel on the bench. Left heel first. Left heel first. Push straight up and down. So the band's not doing a lot here, but we're not going to take it on and off. And it actually pushes a little against the glute right here on this lift. Lift, lift. There you go. Push it all the way up high. Get it up high. And if you want it to be more intense, don't let your back, just let your back barely touch on the way down. I was like really letting it touch for a while, but keep pushing.
Wow.
Keep pushing. Switch legs. Whew. Yeah, keep that leg at like a 90 degree right here. Push it up. Push it up. Yeah, you do get a little tension from the band by leaving this knee forward a tiny bit. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Woo-hoo. Buns, buns, buns. Since we're kind of combining a lot of the muscle groups today, I'm going to really get in some good bun work on this first 14 minutes. So we're going 7 exercises, 2 times through. That's it. Keep pushing. Okay, pop up and put your shoulders on the bench. So my shoulders are right here, or on the chair. My shoulders are on the chair. Come up, out, drop down. Up, out. So really push those hips up high. Keeping those shoulders on the chair. Push them up high and you're pushing out like we do on the glute work. Lay your shoulders on the chair. Mom's doing triceps. It's okay, Mom, that's all good too. Right here, all the way up, all the way down.
Yeah, that would be hard on a chair to put your back taken.
Yeah, you might have to put like a little pillow underneath it. But it works. All right, now sit on the bench. Put all your weight on the right foot. And we're going to sit and stand on the right here and down. But you could put your toe on the ground to give yourself a little more support. Or if you're feeling really brave, whole time. It's all glute. And then we're going to start right back with chair squats. So we'll be ready to go with both legs. And we go back to the pulses. We go back to the glute raises on the ground. So much fun. Oh yeah. Woo! Lift and drop. If you want to just keep that foot up and just help spot yourself a little by pushing up, that's fine too. Switch legs. Woo! Nice. I've had the AC on. I don't have it on today because it was kind of nice this morning. But man, it makes a difference, right?
Right.
We're sweating it out.
Real quick.
Sweating it out. Push and down. Squeeze up. So at 5 after, nobody was on. Mom was just coming on and then Ian came on and I was like, okay, can I do this by myself if nobody comes on? Can I record it? Can I make myself do it if I don't have anybody with me?
That's funny.
I was like, maybe I'll give them an example of every, and then go walk the dog. 8 more seconds.
But we did show up.
Everybody showed. I'm so glad. Just goes to show the energy with having people.
I'm telling you,
We
it is
so
all
need
the
people.
difference.
All right, back to, we're going back. Starting over, 7 exercises. You know the exercises. 50 seconds on, 10-second break. Here we go. Both legs, stand sit. Starting at the top. Remember, push your knees out slightly this whole time for your adductors. Helps keep the knees safe when those are strong. So it's good to have this work in. Push. Kick those hips like you want to kind of push that butt behind you, but still sit down. It just works the quads a little different by sitting all the way down instead of just a regular squat. Here, sit back and up. And those little pulses are coming. So enjoy these because to me, these are easier.
For sure.
All right, rest for 10 seconds. And we're gonna pulse those little booties down. Woo, there's Libby. All right, pulse it down. Push, push, push. Chest up, chin up. Tap the butt down, tap it down, tap it down. Tap and go, tap and go, tap and go. And breathe, and breathe. All right, we got this, we got this. Tap and go, tap and go. Oh, 8 seconds. Oh my goodness. Lay down. Lay down.
Wow.
Put that foot up. All right. Squeeze up and drop. On a chair or a bench, on the side of your bed, just squeeze. So the first 14 minutes is abandon body weight using a chair or a bench. I need to at least turn that fan on next. It helps.
Do you still have your blower, that water air sea blower?
The what?
That big black blower?
No, I sold it to Ruby bought it.
Oh, okay.
No, I can flip the air on anytime.
I'm fine. I was just wondering if you still have
It's just so big and bulky.
it. Did take a lot of room.
Yeah. Other side. we interviewed Heather yesterday on our solo podcast. Heather O'Neill that owns Sweat Equity in CryoFit.
Oh, wow.
We have got to take a field trip, our group, when all this blows over to Sweat Equity.
Tell us about
Because
it.
it is infrared saunas,
Uh-huh.
which the disease can't even survive in, so we're pretty safe meeting there. It kills 99.9% of any thing that's in the air.
Uh-huh.
They have a meditation pod that puts your body straight into a meditation. They have vitamin drips. And she said that she'll give any of my clients 15% off on any single. Oh, and then you can do yoga in the sauna. You pick the yoga class on screen.
Oh, wow.
And it's a 30-minute. Okay, all the way down, push up and out. Your shoulders are on the chair. There's a thing you put your head out of, like if you have to go back to work, and it just does the infrared on your body.
Cool. Is that the one off on the access road?
It's like King William's district.
Okay. Because there is a CryoFit there. On
Okay, she owns that one. Alamo Heights CryoFit, but this is Sweat Equity is a different
Oh, okay.
entity. And she definitely is a great billboard for what she does. She's beautiful and slim and trim. All right. Sit on the bench, one leg at a time, or the chair. And here we go. Stand and sit. There's also this therapy. It's a drip. It takes about 2 or 3 hours, but it renews all your cells. And you do it. You have to do 2. I can't remember the amount. But you basically get in 2 sessions the first month, and then it's maintenance, like once every 3 or 4 months after that.
And is that
Internal. Like it's, okay, you have to
does
look
it
at
oxygenate the cells? Is
Yes.
that what it is?
and it lights them back up again.
Yes. My mom's doctor has been recommending that for her.
Okay, this is the lady to go to. She's done her research. She knows her stuff. We'll take your mom over there, and we'll all sign up for her.
Sounds good. She actually went through treatments. She did.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well,
He
your
had
mom
a,
looks super young, too.
yeah.
It
But she's
rejuvenates.
not maintenance. She did it like twice or something.
Okay.
To really hit. But when she was going through all that pain and
Yeah,
she burned her esophagus with
Right.
those chemicals, and he had her go through that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Push up. Drop down. It was easier when we were talking. I wasn't thinking about this.
Right. Definitely.
I just like to tap a little bit on my way up. It helps me. Just barely gives me like a little spot, but you don't have to. You can totally use that leg and that glute. I was babying myself a little bit.
Me too.
Oh my. We did it. 14 minutes of all glute and leg stuff. All right, grab your weights. Keep a chair nearby. Just for the glute kickbacks, we're going to be putting a weight in the back of our legs and kicking, and you just want something to hold on to, but you don't need it for like to sit and stand anymore. Just maybe a little bit for balance. All right, so grab light weights and then some heavier weights for legs. I'm going to turn on the stand. So I'm going to grab 15s and 10s for my shoulders, maybe 12s. You can certainly do more or less. Let me tell you, all this has body weight on it too, so you're going to be just fine if you've got really light weights or even no weights for a lot of it. It's lunges and deadlifts and all that good stuff until we start the shoulders. So,
You do a 20, so that's
I'm doing 15s right now.
okay.
All right, so everything is still 50 seconds. We're gonna squat for 50 seconds, and then you can either pulse with the weights or do little bitty hops with the weights, but they're small hops. I'm gonna turn this so it catches me a little better. All right, and then I'll tell you what to do each time. Like I said, just keep your chair nearby for balance for some of the work if you need it. If you need it. Full range squats right here. All the way down, all the way up. Kick your buns underneath, chest up, chin up. Core is tight. We will get a 10-second break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 8. So we'll go the whole, like we're doing a whole Tabata with this work. A 50-second Tabata. 8 rounds. There's 8 rounds on these. All right, these are either jumps or pulses. You get to choose. I am going to keep my weights. You don't have to. You can dump the weights. Here we go. I'm doing a nice little tiny jump squat, or you could be going up on the toes like this really quick if you don't want to jump. You get to choose. We're going to be going right into deadlifts after this. Full range deadlifts and then glute kicks. I think we're going to do the glute kicks on all fours instead of trying to stand and do it. All right, 10-second break. Regular deadlift. So kick your hips out behind you. Back is flat. Squeeze your buns under. All the way down, all the way up. And then I'm going to show you your next move. We're going to be on all fours on the ground. I think it'll be easier to keep our balance. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Push those hips out behind you. Put your weight in your heels. Back stays flat. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. All right, this is where instead of standing, which I had really thought we would do, I'm going to stop the timer real quick so I can show you. I want you on all fours. I think you'll be better off. Take one weight in between your knees. If you feel like you can't keep it there, then just lift without a weight in between your knees. Straight up and down for 50 seconds. I'm just going to bottle up my mat a little bit. All right, right here. Lift and down. Lift and down. Crunch that glute. Like I said, if you have trouble keeping the weight there, just dump the weight and contract your glute with no weight. I like the weight if you can get it in there and balance it. I thought about doing these standing, but they're a little more challenging keeping the weight, whereas this, you have a better angle. Yeah, kind of rest right in that groove. Great job. Push through, push through. 10 more seconds, and we'll switch sides. Nice. This is kind of a nice little resting place too, even though we're still pushing through that glute. Flip it to the other side. All right. Here we go. into some shoulder work, and then we're going to go into some back work. Some rows from a bunch of different angles. That'll be great. Great little workout, combining all the muscle groups except for the chest and the arms that we did on Monday. 8 more seconds, and then we're going to stand up and do single leg deadlifts. All right, stand up, give you time to stand, grab one weight. This, I like to kind of keep a weight like right here, just a touch. I want your weight in the same hand that the leg is stable. And we're going to go all the way down and come all the way up. 50 seconds on each leg. Here we go. Stretch. You don't have to have anything there, or you can hold on to a chair if you need to, but work a little bit on that balance. Here and up. Here. Down. Up.
Lost it completely.
Keep going. Switch sides. Other side. Whew. Stretch it. And work on that balance. Kind of takes me just a minute to switch sides. There we go. There we go. Wow. All right, now take right leg out, left leg back, and we're just gonna lunge down and up for 50 seconds. Nothing fancy, just straight down and straight up. This is just a little section of each angle on the legs. So we did squats, we did deadlifts, single leg deadlifts, glute raises, and now we're just finishing off with some stationary lunges. Nice and low, and push through that front heel. Keep the toe in line with the ankle, and you can go all the way even to the toe, but not past it. There we go. 10 more seconds. Ah, switch sides. Here we go. Down and up. That's up. Push through that front heel. Got my left foot forward now. Pushing it out. I'm coming down nice and low since we're not hopping or jumping crazy. Eight more seconds. We're going to go right into our next muscle group so that we have time for everything. Nice. We're going to start with the right side. I'm going to use a 15 because we're going to row, upright, and overhead press. You might could go to a 20, but it has a lot of back in it. When we break it down, you want to go heavier, you can, because this is what it looks like, and then we'll put the timer on. You're going to row, turn, flip, press, and row, okay? And then we'll break that whole thing down. So 50 seconds. You're here. Row all the way up, all the way down, turn, flip, press, down, down, ready to start again. Up, down, flip, press, and down. Up, down, flip, press, and down. Down. Press. I have a wide stance so that all I do is turn my feet. Keeps me going. I get a good base for my row. Down. Row. Up. All right. Turn to the other side. We're going to go back and forth, and then we'll break it down back and forth. So now, left side, up, down, turn, flip, and press. Up, down, turn. Row. Nice little breeze coming in. Up, press. Keep that contraction. Get that elbow up high on that row. Squeeze at the top of that lift. Five more seconds. All right, flip it back to the right side. Just rows the whole time. Here we go. Row. Now slightly out. We can hit the serratus a little bit, which wraps around the rib cage. Makes for a strong corset. Even though you can't spot reduce the waist, you sure can make a nice little corset around it with the muscles. Contract and down. Contract. We are going to stay on this side for 50 seconds of the shoulders. So this is where if you wanted to go a little heavier on one move or the other, of course you can. Contract and out. Contract. Squeeze that back. Stand up, same arm. Same arm. We're going to roll it up and overhead. Here we go. Lift, press, and then we'll do both of these moves on the other side. So I stayed on my right side. If you switched, that's okay. We'll get them all in. We'll get all the angles in. Eight seconds. All right, returning and doing our rows. Rows first on the left side. Here we go. Row and then slightly out. Hit that serratus. Squeeze, release. Squeeze. Get going. Get that contraction every time. Keep that back flat and get that elbow up high. Contract that lat at the top of the move, right here. So if you think you can only go to here, go a little higher. Get that contraction in. 5 more seconds. All right. Flip and press. Left side. Here we go. Flip and squeeze all the way down. Push. Push. And down. Contract at the top. All right, take both weights, and we're going to do one 50-second drill of a row, and a little bit higher up. So we're going to row out, elbows out to the side, and then squeeze under into your glutes. That way we don't keep the pressure on the back. Elbows out, so if you need to go a little lighter, I'm going to try to stay with my 15s, but we are 10s or 12s work right on this, because we're not coming back here, now we're coming out here. Just one round of 50 seconds. So, squeeze, I come all the way up, push your hips back, back is flat. So I'm not going super deep on my deadlift, I'm kicking my hips back. I'm rowing, but I am squeezing those buns under. So that's where we get that little extra glute work. Woo! 20 more seconds. Just one round of these. We've got a couple of exercises with different angles with one round. All right, we are in a plank. This is an opener. It is also one round. We are switching each time. Maybe a 10, a 12, whatever you think you can do. So watch. My weight, I'll make sure the camera can see, is on the ground. I'm in a plank. I'm going to open up, put the weight down, half burpee, jump back, and then open to the other side. If you don't want to jump and do a half burpee, you can open up, put it down, and go into a downward facing dog. Come back, open up, downward facing dog. Okay, that's your option. You do not have to do the half burpees. Only if you want to. Your body's like, yeah, let's do this. Here we go. One round, 50 seconds. Open up. I'm going to do the half burpees right here and back. Let me show you, if you don't want to do a half burpee, you go here and back to here. So that's your other choice of a downward facing dog. It's only one round. So that's why, if you can, do the half burpees, great. If not, no big deal, get that good stretch. It's a lot of shoulders coming up. I kind of like that. Woo! All right, now, this one I am going lighter. It is a rotator cuff like this. I'm going to stand. and a punch. So it's rotator cuff and front delt. 10s, 12s, 8s. You don't need a ton of weight. It looks like this. Out, in, punch. All right. 50 seconds. Here we go. Rotate, out, front. Rotate. We're going to go 50 seconds here, and then we'll just rotate for 50. We're not going to just punch, but we're going to rotate. This is front delt. Out, in, punch. Out, in, punch. In, punch. 8 seconds. All right, take it out. Going 50 seconds just here, the whole time. Out, in, out, in. Breathe. More seconds. Woo! Try to keep it parallel to the ground, right here. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right, on the ground, one weight, not too heavy because it's another rotator cuff. I'm actually going to go to a 10. You just need one weight. You can do a 12 or a 10. You have a 10? Lay down. We're going to go this one first. On your side, lift up, drop down. 50 seconds. Here we go. Go light. Go fairly light on this. Up and down. Rotate. Elbow is right in that waistline. Control it up and control it down. Control it up. Control it down. Up, Stay there. Don't switch. Don't switch. We're going to lift straight up, straight down. Don't let it touch at the bottom. Here we go. Up, same arm. But straight up and down. I like to get a good squeeze back here, kind of a little bit in the rear delt. Up and drop. Up and drop. And then we'll just switch to the other side and do both angles there. And then we have one other angle standing before we hit the glutes and the abs. 10 more seconds. All right, now flip it over. Go right back to elbow in the waistline. Here and down. Up and drop. All right, arm is straight. Straight up, come down slow. Control it up, control it down. Here we go. Here to here. Keep it going. A few more seconds. Oh, nice. All right, one more shoulder. And this one you do not want to go very heavy, 10s or even 8s, because it is 50 seconds. And it's going to be, we did these last week, a form of these. We're going to take them one. So you go like this. We go out here, but this time we're going overhead, roll, and down. I know, I'll get on my knees so that you can see me better. Okay, so arms by your side, right here, out, flip, raise, down, flip, down, lift, field goal, down, lateral, field goal, press, lateral, field goal, press. Nice, keep it controlled. Control it there, so you come up slow, flip it into that field goal, press it, hold, flip, down. 8 more seconds. Nice. All right, now I want to go and get your band ready for your glutes, but before we start our glutes, we're going to do a core. We've done this lots of times, but I love this little angle. You just need one weight. And I'm not worried about how heavy it is, really. You're gonna skim the body here, skim here, skim the face, crunch, and almost like a little 1 second hold. Come back, skim the face, come up. So my hips don't come up at all. I pelvic tilt into the mat. Skim the face, crunch. You do your own little hold so you don't rush through these. 50 seconds. Here we go. Skim. Nice little contraction. Roll it back down. Press it across the face. Bring it back across the face. All the way up. And just a nice little hold. Find your own rhythm. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale as you're bringing it up. You want that really hard crunch right here. Like hold that crunch. Skim the face. Hold that crunch. Skim. Hold. Now this is the one we I do all the time. Everything comes together. Glutes will come up. So everything's back, everything's up. Stretch it out now. We're stretching out everything we did, all that back work. Stretch behind you, squeeze in front of you. Stretch it out. Exhale. Whatever weight you want. I have a light weight, but you could easily do a little bit heavier here. I'm working on my contraction, stretching my arms out, squeezing at the top, stretching it out, squeeze at the top. Nice. Now, put your hips down on the ground. We're going to lift up as we go back and down as we come down. So, lift up into the hips, drop everything down. Up into the hips, holding that stretch. We just reversed it all the way down. I like to keep my feet really close to my glutes and squeeze those buns at the top right here. Tight, 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 tight. And bring it back over. So we just reversed what we were doing. You get a little different stretch because your hips are up here. And I'm stretching out. I can feel my core, my buns. Really feel my buns. Squeeze right here. Drop it down. And I'm contracting and holding for just a second right here. And we're there, guys. Let's grab your glute bands and whip out 200. Nice job. 50 minutes on the dot. We started at 9:08 today, and it's 9:58. 50 minutes. So now we're going to add in our 200 buns. Remember, and we've done a lot of buns today, but hey, we may as well finish strong. 25 here. Push out on the way up. Push out on the way up. All right, once you hit 25, get up on those toes and pulse it out. 25 again. Once you hit 25, get on your heels. Pulse it out. Flat feet. Pulse. Toes in, legs straight, 25. It's abductors again. And then let's go feet together. Let's go 50 today instead of just 25. 50, 5-0. There's 50. All right, last set. Let's do, I want to go straight legged because we did a lot of bent knee stuff. So straight leg, 25 up. I'm going to put this under my knee and make it a little tighter. Foot is flexed. And then 25 on the